got bits, but not for him. Oh, goody. Adventurers. But not for him. menu got stew and ale. answer the door. got stew and ale. We've got bits, but not for him. Oh, goody. Adventurers. haven't got a menu, got stew and ale.
Alrighty.
I took the sinister-looking black mace
Somebody got a book of some kind too. I remember that.
book with a face on it.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Oh, the mysterious tome. Yeah.
not a whole lot happened last time. So I'll just do a quick recap. Before that, the party was tasked to search castle for an imposter or a spy. And then he just like fucked off. Just like, okay, do this for me. Bye. You
I'm
won't
fucking
see him
off.
again.
And he fucked off.
Didn't
And he
even show us
left.
to like our rooms or anything.
No,
what
he
a
just
I don't
jerk.
think
left
we
you
get
in
rooms.
the dining room. And
is
so
a
you're like,
bastard.
well, better get started.
We were like, let's not go to the basement. Let's go
Well,
up.
that's the
And
very
then we went
first
to the
thing we did
basement.
was we found the secret passage and went to the basement and went, you know what? Let's just retrace our steps.
We said it was too spooky for us.
Yes.
For now.
It was
yeah.
too scary, and we
Later
had to
we'll be ready to go to the scary.
So you went downstairs, back up, and then kind of hung out. Went upstairs once more to the second floor. Found a super nice accountant. Who was working in a mess. Found a throne room kind of thing. Then you went past a couple statues that were just floating in the air. Went into a room and had a what looked like Strahd show up and fly at you, but
Oh yeah.
Maeve
That's
was
when
smart
Maeve
enough
was-
to
yep.
cut the rope and end that encounter instantly.
Yay.
And then you went a little bit further, found an overlook, looking over the chapel.
That's
Said,
right.
hey, let's go down there and check it out. And so you went downstairs after fighting some zombies, and you found this figure slumped over an altar in the chapel. He seemed to be lying on top of a book, a rather sinister looking book, and he was clutching a crazy, scary looking mace.
Right on.
Right now, Hume has light on his shield, that is projecting light, so it's easier for some people to see. What is that concentration mark you have, Ben? You remember?
Sword light.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, glowing sword so humans can see.
I'm the only human here, aren't I? Thank you. I've always been dependent on the kindness of strangers.
Maybe if you die and came back, you'd have dark vision. It's miraculously, Fenn can go back and be fine.
That's how it works. You die and then you come back and you're better and stronger.
You know what? I'm good. I'm gonna go ahead and not do that.
Yeah, strike Fenn down. He'll only become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Another Fenn will show up and take my place. 2 more Fenns.
Fenn with 3 N's.
The ends just get added on for every time I die and come back.
Fenn, the red. Oh no! Run away! He's got 4 ends on him.
All right. So you have this book. You have this mace. You also picked up some money and some gems.
Oh,
what
I
would
think
you-
I got the money, some money and gems. I did add them in. Obsidian and tiger eye.
Yes.
Okay. So, are we gonna crack that book open and have a read along, or
No, because necromancy magic comes from that book. I don't think it's good that we open it.
Well, you're probably safe.
I mean, hopefully.
Yeah. Okay. Very well.
But what if there are some powerful spells in there?
One would think there would be. Just surviving, learning it would be the other thing.
You're a
I'm
wizard.
not.
You just have to memorize it. You'll be okay.
I'm not a necromancer. Not my realm of expertise.
Can wizards learn necromancy?
Yes.
It is. I think it's one of the schools. Yeah, but it's not my school. My
And
school
this-
is a vocation.
So my notes say that this was a Vecna cleric who was an evil cleric. Worshipped evil god that was of secrets of evil. Evil was his
So-
middle name.
What was his theme song?
What would his theme song be? People were like, evil, 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 evil.
Ooh, evil woman. No, it's a guy, so it's not evil woman. Evil woman. Evil
Well, if you
woman.
roll a medicine check, you could probably determine the gender of the corpse. You don't
I
know.
will do this.
You just
So important.
pick up his robes and peek.
Well, it's a skeleton.
Oh,
That's an 11.
It's
You
it's
can
a,
tell by the pelvis.
yeah. I mean, the pelvis is smaller than usual.
Does that mean it's a boy or a girl?
same thing.
You don't know.
It's.
Does it
Got
look
a-
like you could push a baby through that thing?
I
Does-
don't know.
Does it
It's
have
got
a
pelvis.
boner?
It's got a lot of bones.
God. Oh, let's face it. We don't know boys from girls around. What's the importance anyway? Can't we just be, gender? He could have been gender fluid or something.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. What do we care?
It's dead. Whatever it
What
was in
difference
life.
does it make? Are there boy spells and girl spells? I don't think so. There's evil spells, is what we've got. That we know. Does he look like the kind of person that would maybe put a booby trap on his spell book? Maybe.
Probably.
Also,
Probably.
any wizard can learn any spells of wizard spells, if it's outside your school, you just have to spend a little bit more time and money on it to put in your book. That's
Okay.
it.
All right.
Got
thank
the
you.
money for it, then go ahead and open the book.
Later.
Well,
I'll do it
wait.
later.
Didn't
Not
you?
right now.
Didn't you find money and gems on him?
I did find money and gems. A little bit. I found 5 gold.
So what if he was trying to learn whatever spell was in the book?
Well, I don't
And
know.
He didn't have enough, and he died.
That's what happens if you don't have enough money.
If
You
only,
die.
if only I had enough, I would die. It's the American version of learning spells.
He didn't.
That's capitalism.
They couldn't make change. The spell couldn't make change, and he brought too much, and
We don't make
he
change.
died.
So you're dead. Right. Let's move. What else is in here? Let's keep looking. This does not look like the guy we're looking for.
There's a staircase over here,
All right.
and I would like to investigate. Like, look at these.
Isn't this the one we came down? No, we came down the one up above. Okay.
Yeah, the square one.
Okay.
I want to
What
look
are
at
these
these suits of armor,
Okay.
if I may.
You see that there are alcoves to the north and south that hold 8-foot tall sculptures of helmed knights with bright blades. Black shadows obscure their faces.
Can I shine my light on them to not obscure face?
Yes. You hold your sword up with the flames flickering, and though you have plenty of light coming from both Hume and you, shadows still obscure their faces.
I don't like that. I'm gonna quickly try and bolt through there. If I can.
Okay. You dash on through, and the statues remain motionless.
Okay. You didn't die, so I'll go through too. Oh. It's just this circular goes up and down.
Should we go up?
I think so.
In
Okay.
this area, the large flagstones of the spiraling staircase lead up and down around a 20-foot wide stone core. Cobwebs fill the staircase, making it difficult to see even the ceiling. Heavy beams sag overhead from centuries of supporting weight.
I think there's a door over here. Should we check that out first before moving to a different floor?
Oh, yes.
Oh, certainly. Walk past these guys again. Try not to look them in the shadow.
I try opening the doors.
These large doors push open with heavy, on heavy hinges.
I
A
regret
loud
my
creaking.
decision. I shut the door.
What?
With great might, you pull the doors shut once more.
That was just a bunch of statues, nothing to see.
Oh, come on. Statues, come on. Could be.
You want to go see a bunch of statues?
Well, we're looking for stuff. I hate to just not look at stuff.
I push the doors back open.
Once more, the heavy doors screech open, revealing a corridor.
Of statues.
Can I check for traps?
Yes, make an
Absolutely.
investigation. You peer down this corridor. It's rather large. It looks like it's a grand hall that is choked with dust and stretches into darkness. Webs hang from the arched ceiling like drapes, and lifelike statues of knights line the hallway on both sides, their eyes seeming to watch you.
No traps, huh?
We'd have to go in there. Do you want to
Well-
go in there?
We've been walking past creepy statues all afternoon. Do you see anything? There's doors at the other end.
If I'm orientated correctly, we've been to the other side of those doors.
So if we've been to the other side of the doors, maybe there's no reason for us to go in there. How much
Don't
can
you
we
wanna check
see
out
from
some
where we're...
statues?
Well, I'll walk a little ways in and take a look at them. There we go. I'm gonna investigate or whatever you want me to do. Look around, see if I see anything unusual, different.
Well, you walk through, and as soon as you do, you get quite a few cobwebs just tangled on your hat and on your clothing.
Oh,
But as you look
cobwebs.
around, the only thing you notice is the eyes of the knights seem to follow you as you enter.
Do they look like they're like a person in there, or just one of them things like the Abraham Lincoln portrait?
Make an insight check.
Alrighty. Oh, jeez.
It could be either way. You
Alright,
don't know if
just
these are
here.
actual people waiting to kill you, or
Yeah.
if these were the same statues as the large ones in the
Okay.
alcoves.
All right. Well, they're either people to kill us or not. I can't tell. So I don't see anything else in there other than that. Possible people to kill us. Can't tell.
So then, do we want to take the new set of stairs full of
Yep.
cobwebs?
Let's do more cobwebs.
I close the doors.
I want to complete my ensemble. I got cobwebs all over my hat now. I'm going to look like part of the house. I think I could stand in a corner and look like a statue. They needed to. Hello, little guys. We're going up here. Upstairs, guys?
Sure.
Okay.
Alright, you walk up the stairs.
Marcus, I think you should go to bed, dude.
Meow. If you go to bed, you can get up early and see the garbage truck.
Alright, I want everyone to make a just a straight wisdom. No save, no skill. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Those are good rolls.
Are they? No, they're not.
Wow, a 1 and a 20. Nice.
Oh, mine was a wisdom save. I clicked on wisdom. Just
That's
straight
fine.
up wisdom. Okay.
You just get a +2, so that's a 9.
Okay.
So you are very slowly climbing these steps, and they just seem endless. You aren't sure if you're gaining any speed, if you're going down or up. It just seems to go on forever.
Anybody else feel like we might be on an escalator?
Maybe we're entering a tower?
Maybe this is like an exercise stairway, where you don't really need to go anywhere, but you just climb stairs for exercise.
Maybe there's poisonous fumes.
You know, Fenn, you always look on the bright side, don't you? Maybe there's poisonous fumes.
Do you continue walking up?
I don't think I'm wise enough to stop.
Yeah,
That's a
me
good
neither.
point.
I keep walking and look for a window because I'm sure we're going into a tower.
You walk and walk and walk, and there are no windows, no changes in the wall. It seems like the cobwebs that line the staircase, it doesn't seem to end.
I don't understand. Was there a tower this tall that required so many stairs?
I don't remember. Maybe.
You'd think we'd see some windows by now.
True.
I would like to, I guess, how long do I think it's been? Has it been like 15 minutes of walking upstairs, or?
You're getting close to a half an hour.
Oh my gosh. Half an hour.
I
That's
don't know
like
if there's a tower that tall in the
350
world.
calories right there.
Yeah, I don't think there's a tower this tall. I think
Well, if we turn
Something's-
around and walk back, if we get to the bottom before a half hour has passed, we know something's up with this stair.
that's true.
I think. Maybe. Possibly.
So let's head
Okay.
back
We'll turn
down.
around and head back down.
All right.
Doop-de-doop-de-doo.
You turn around and walk for about 10 minutes, and it seems very similar.
What if we're stuck in this staircase? What
Eh,
if there is no top and there is no bottom? I run down the stairs.
yeah.
You see Maeve
Just-
dash down the stairs before you, and the three of you are left standing, waiting for Maeve to return. Maeve, you run down the stairs on your own, and take some time, and you don't come across any kind of loop.
I don't come across a loop, but I don't reach the landing.
No. Unless you want to... Do you want to keep going?
I'm gonna yell up the thing. Are you guys coming or what?
Okay. We'll follow. I'll follow.
And I keep going.
Right? Do you run all the way down the stairs? You just walking now?
I'll run some more.
Okay.
Ben would like to cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
I don't think you can cast ritual spells.
Oh,
Not
dang it,
ritual
that's
spells,
right.
but do rituals.
Yes, you're right. Paladins can't do rituals. Never mind. I
don't have Dispel Magic. Or Detect Magic.
have Detect Magic. I only have one spell slot remaining. So I could Detect Magic, Detect Evil and Good. I could cast Bless, or I could cast Command.
I can cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Fenn's gonna come down.
After a while of running, if I still have not gotten to the landing, I'll wait for everybody to catch up.
Okay. Make a con save. As you run, you're running downstairs and get pretty tiring. Just constant running. You just like determined to make it all the way downstairs, and you're running and running, running, and then you finally get to this point, the alcove, and you brace yourself up against the wall, and as you stop, you kind of feel a seizing in your lungs, and you're just like, oh,
He's having a stroke.
and you gain 1 point of exhaustion.
Mm.
But you had made it down to the landing while everyone else is still walking down.
Okay. I'm walking down.
Maeve, what would you like to do?
I'm just catching my breath, and I'm relieved that we can exit the stairs, and I'm just gonna wait for people.
Okay. So you're leaning against this wall, and you're just waiting for people. It's very quiet. Even the sounds of the armor that the two paladins were making isn't audible from where you are. After a few minutes, you can start to hear the sound of metal footsteps coming down the stairs. Would you like to do anything else?
I try and compose myself, not look like I need to go to the gym more.
After a couple more minutes, you hear the sounds of everyone walking down, and 3 other members show up.
Well, should we try a different stairway? Was there another one?
Do you think the same thing will happen if we go down?
I don't know. Might be worth trying. What do you think, Fenn?
I think Fenn is AFK for the moment.
Oh, Fenn is putting a boy to bed. Yep, that's what I thought.
Well, that was either a really long illusion, or we were actually making progress somewhere.
Yeah. This is a castle full of illusions, though. But we were able to go down, but it was about the same amount of time, don't you think? It took just as long to walk down than up.
Yeah. I
What
think
if
so.
there's something hiding up the staircase and somebody wants people to give up?
But how are we gonna get up there?
I don't know. Maybe there's another way.
Yeah, maybe we can hold off and. We know we gotta. We know we have a secret passage to the basement to look at later, so this can be on our list to look at later too. Maybe.
Well, do we want to try going down? We're not supposed to go to the basement?
You could always give it a shot, see what's down there.
Yeah.
So you walk this distance down, but you make it about 10 feet in a circle before you hit a literal wall. Like there is a brick wall in the middle of the staircase going down.
Oh, is there like any storage or anything down here? I feel like that's wasted space.
You just see a staircase that is a dead end into a wall.
My goodness. Can we investigate all around, make sure there's no... Oh, did somebody already look for secret passages or anything?
No. I will investigate the wall.
I will too. Ooh, that's a good roll. Mine was okay.
Mine was only 12. You did good.
Oh,
So
that's right.
you're both looking at this wall, and both of you notice that this is fairly... It looks a bit newer than the rest of the castle. This one isn't as worn down. Masonry seems newer. And Hazel, you are checking pretty thoroughly, and you notice that there is a very small hole in the wall. It's like completely sealed except for this small hole that appears to be in the upper left part of the newly constructed wall.
Okay, I'm going to point that little detail out to the other party members. Guys, take a look at this little hole up here. Could that be like for a key? Do we have a key? Did anybody find a key?
It looks like a 1 by 1 inch square, just hole in the wall.
And you got something you could poke that with? Poke in there? I don't want to really put my finger in there. I could put my broom handle in it. Well, it's actually a wand. It's actually a staff. I'll put the end of my staff in there and just push, see if it's a push button type of thing.
Is it at eye level?
No, it's up on the upper left.
Yeah, it's above everyone's heads. You attempt to put your round staff into this square hole, and it doesn't seem to do anything.
Okay. So a round broom handle in the square hole doesn't work. Does anybody have anything square?
The black mace square?
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, that was a question for me.
Yes.
It is not.
I don't think I have anything square on me.
Crossbow.
Does anybody have like a crowbar or something?
I don't have a crowbar.
Oh, I do.
Oh. Crowbars are often square.
I offer the crowbar to Fenn.
I'm going to take crowbar and try and put it in the hole.
Okay. I'll have you make a either a strength or a dexterity. Just a straight.
I will choose strength. Oh yeah! I snapped that crowbar in two.
My
That was-
crowbar!
That's
You
the
snapped
goal.
Maeve's arrow in twine!
In twain.
Okay. So you you're reaching above your head, trying to push this this metal crowbar in this square hole in this wall, and you just like shoving with all your might, and with it you kind of like smash it, and you make the hole quite a bit wider.
I did it.
It's about 5 inches around. So this is like 5-inch hole.
It was 1
where
inch
the-
and now it's 5 inches.
Yes.
I did it. I'm so proud of myself.
And with that, you kind of figured that if you spent some time, you could make a hole large enough to crawl through, or if you really wanted to, you could just destroy this wall. Because with that strength, you feeling indestructible,
I could take
the
down this
unstoppable
wall.
force.
I'll destroy this wall. No, I'm gonna turn to my comrades. I'm gonna hand the crowbar back, and then I'm gonna give those suggestions of like, we want to hang out. I can whittle it away so that we could crawl through a hole, or I could try and destroy the wall, or we could just leave it alone. Can we peek through the hole? Through the 5-foot hole?
5 inch.
Oh,
5 foot.
Excuse me.
That's a big hole. It's above your eye level, so you'd have to try and get up and look through it.
I will try that. I'll try and like find a nice grip in the bricks and pull
Give him a
myself up.
boost.
All right. Hume will give a boost, so make an athletics check with advantage. Oh wow.
Damn.
I'm really good at athletics. I've got like a 5 in athletics, so
So you see Hume put his gauntlets out to give you a boost, and you just run, jump, and pull yourself up without any help at all. And you look through, and you see just a stairwell going down. This seems to have quite a few more cobwebs and dust than the one you are currently in.
well, it just looks like there's more stairwell going down.
Let's
lot
go.
more cobwebs and dust. I don't think a spy would be down here if that's what we're looking for first.
I like looking into things where they covered it up. You know what I mean?
But if we remove wall, we can't put back what we take down.
Oh.
So if this wall is here to prevent, something from coming out, we can't. There's nothing we could do to stop it.
I see. All right. Well,
So if-
eventually we're going to find a place we can actually go to. We're finding
Well-
lots of places we don't want to go to.
I'm just saying, if we do this, we have to fully commit.
Right. All right. Well, how's everybody else feel? It is going down, which we were going to not do, but so far I don't see any other way to go back up. Have we seen every way to go up from this level?
Well, there's other areas in the castle that we haven't explored.
Maybe we should do that first then. What does everybody else say?
The hole, when it was 1 inch, did it look deliberately made that way, or it just happened to be there was a hole in the wall? Like a crack?
It looked deliberate. It was perfectly square. And now it's a 5-inch hole in the wall.
I made it better.
Do we have any ideas of why the hole was there? It seems like this was purposefully made recently.
It does.
And if it was a key, I don't think it would have been that easy to smash. Or maybe just smashing through locked doors is the way to go.
We could
Is
always
there-
come back to this if we just feel not comfortable with it right now.
This would be number 3 on our come back to it list, and that's fine with me.
As long as we keep track of those numbers.
Yeah, to keep track of how many things we have on our come back to it list.
Is there a way that we could mend this? Even if it's temporarily?
Does anyone have mend?
I don't think. Wait a minute. I used to.
My
I don't think I do
cantrips!
anymore. My cantrips. I lost mend. I don't have mend anymore.
You chose to get rid of it?
Well, I didn't choose. I was told I had to pick which ones to keep and which ones to get rid of. I have mold earth, which isn't going to help because it's not mold stone.
But there's enough dirt, so maybe you could mold the dust to seal it up.
I could try. Want me to mold the dust? I want me to cast mold earth to see if it works on the dust around here.
Sure.
It fits within a 5. You manipulate one of the you target, and I can sweep up the dirt and
You can do stone as well.
yeah, but the change only lasts 1 hour according to the cantrip.
Oh no, that's for just difficult terrain.
Oh, all right. Okay, I will. I'll try that. I'll cast that cantrip and see if I can
Okay.
mold some dirt to cover up that spot.
Are you using dirt or stone?
I don't have mold stone. I only have mold earth.
Mold earth can move stone.
Oh, it can?
It
Well,
says
okay.
you choose a portion of
Oh, it
dirt
does
or
say
stone.
dirt or stone. Yay! Okay, yes, I
You
will
can-
take a. I'll
Okay.
take the stone and see if I can just, make it look the same. But it'll be like a teenager whose boyfriend punched the wall and they tried to repair it, so I would never notice.
Are you using the stone from what the wall once was, or are you using stone around you?
Stone around me, any kind of bits or pieces, or
Okay.
yeah.
So yeah, you cast mold earth, and
Yay!
you kind of do it in such a way that pushes the wall together. So you're taking part of the stone and the masonry and like closing it up to what you feel as though the square inch wall hole in the wall was before.
Okay. Sorry about that, Ben. I didn't realize that spell would work like this, or I would have. You would still have your crowbar.
Oh no, she still has her crowbar.
Oh, you didn't break it? Okay. Good.
No, that was just a joke.
Okay. All right.
Just because I'm so powerful.
Don't joke about a crowbar. Okay. Okay. All right. So Mom won't even notice this when she gets home. Let's go find another way to get somewhere.
Okay. We're gonna head back up and maybe try and find more people to talk to.
Yeah, maybe there's more people to talk to, like that accountant guy.
Maybe he would know what's down here.
As you are walking up the stairs, I want everyone to make a perception check.
Oops. Well, that sounds about right. That too is accurate.
You and me both. Okay, so you're making your way back up the stairs into the alcove into the chapel when Maeve, as you are walking up these stairs, you hear from on the other side of the inner wall, you hear the sound of screeching, like rats, and you hear the sound of like fluttering, like wings. It is going from the top of the wall to the bottom, and that lasts for about a minute before it fades downward.
In this wall or down here? Oh, inside the tower wall?
Yeah, immediately inside the wall.
Screeching and then fluttering.
Yes.
I'm gonna be like, did you guys hear that?
Hear what?
Inside the wall, I heard some screeching and fluttering.
Oh,
Hmm.
do you think maybe it's spiders? There was a lot of
Or
cobwebs.
bats. Or
Oh,
bats.
bats. Yeah, bats.
I'm thinking bats.
seems
Don't know what
right.
the screeching is though.
Bats screech. That's how they get around. Because
I
it's
was
dark
thinking,
usually
like,
where they're at.
Metal on metal or metal on stone.
No, bats. They
Echolocate.
call out to so they can see where they are.
It's actually really cool. They're really cute too.
They're pretty. They're cute little flying squirrels is what they are.
Mm-hmm.
They're adorable. Except the ones that bite you.
Well, I mean, they're blind, so
Yeah.
they probably just think you smell delicious like fruit and want to eat you.
I gotta tell you, I am delicious. So. All right, so we're gonna find another place to look around.
Maeve, as you're having this conversation, you hear, like your delicate ears pick up on one more thing, the sound of a very familiar sound of large, heavy doors opening, and the sounds of footsteps coming from the chapel area.
Guys, there's people coming through the doors with all the statues.
Ooh, cool.
What do we want to do? Do we want to go up, go down?
Maybe
go up?
hide so we can see. Let's hide so we can see them before they see us. Can we hide behind something?
Where? How are we gonna hide? What? Okay.
I hide behind the statue.
I'm gonna try and hide behind
behind
the
this
statue
nice
as
statue.
well.
I'll hide behind this wall. That's right here.
Okay. Good
Everyone
job,
roll stealth.
Tiny guy. Oh, stealth, not my strong suit. Yeah.
Oh no.
Ah, Fenn, you're horrible.
Yeah.
Okay. So as quickly as you can and as quietly as you can, you scurry behind these large statues, which the shadows constantly hide their face. And as you do so, Fenn, you kind of like hit your glowing sword on one of the statues, and it makes a loud clink.
I immediately put my sword out.
And I roll my eyes.
And I can see who's coming, so I'm like, okay, guys, it's okay. It's that creepy butler guy.
Oh, yeah.
Fenn immediately looks like he's just looking at the armor. He's just like, oh yeah, that's yep, that's good armor.
Yeah, I wasn't hiding. I was just closely inspecting.
Close these things. Quality. That's quality right there. Mm-hmm. We're all like
Maeve,
armor aficionados.
since you have direct sight of this person, you can see that he's carrying a large lantern, seeming to emit quite a bit of light around him.
Is he walking towards the altar?
Yes. And as you all run and hide, he He slowly turns in your direction, starts walking.
He arrives. I say that we jump out and say happy birthday.
Ready, set, go.
It's always a good idea to surprise the possible antagonistic people. Somebody want to I could just where is he now? I don't see him. You see him though, huh?
As
Okay.
He's right there.
Okay.
as as you're all just signaling to each other, trying to whisper really quietly, both Maeve and Hazel, you start to hear very faintly the sounds of screaming. It's just very quiet. It's like it's off in the distance in your head. It's not coming from your ears, it's coming from the inside of your head.
Yeah.
I back away from this guy.
We remember this guy. I remember it though.
Maeve, as you take a step back, he obviously sees you now, but the sounds of screaming ends.
Oh.
Hello, how is your search coming?
And jumps out. Hello!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
It's our traditional greeting. To remind them.
I can't believe you remembered.
We found this book. We found this book for you.
You want to open this for us? No. This stairway behind us here. Exactly how tall is this tower?
That is the tallest tower in the Castle Ravenloft.
Oh my god, I can't believe I was actually right.
So
that's a tower.
So when you go up the tower, about how long does it normally take you?
I
No one knows.
don't normally go up that tower. It has been abandoned for quite some time.
Oh, like 10 years, 50 years, 100 years?
It has been a couple centuries since we've been up there.
I see.
Occasionally, one of the brides will head up there, but she will not really speak of what she has seen or does. It is her own business.
Certainly.
That's fair.
Yes. Well, thank you.
Did you find what you're looking for up there?
We did not. I'm afraid we got tired and we came back down, but we may go back up and look.
Well, you've spent some time. The bats have come back to roost in the crypt. It would be best for you to finish up your job. The master is not a patient person.
Certainly not. Well, perhaps you could tell us, are there any other stairways to the upper regions of the castle other than the two that come out of this area here?
From this floor, there are 3 public stairwells upstairs to the next floor.
Ah. All right. Oh, I think I see the third. Oh, no, that's the one up there.
One is to my right. It goes up to the balcony. Then there's the one in the dining hall. It reaches the accountant's office. And the final one, well, you'll have to find out.
All right. Well, we'll find out as fast as we can.
That would be best.
Do you know what is at the bottom of this tower?
We had to close it off for now. It is only temporary. But you shouldn't be looking downstairs.
Ah, okay. Is there someone that you suspect to be the wrongdoer or the traitor, as it were?
Well, it seems my master has given homes to 2 newer people. They are not as trusting as the others, but any of the consorts could be of question.
And where do the rest of them reside?
They all have their own rooms, but they don't. They are not confined to their rooms. They are free to roam about the castle as they please.
Okay.
If you are looking for specifics, I believe that Gertruda rather likes the master bedroom. She enjoys the new wealth that she has been given. Anastasia has taken a liking to the roof where he can see the bats going in and out of the castle. Ludmilla prefers to be among the beasts, the stable most likely, or possibly the crypts where the bats are. Valenta, she prefers to keep to herself amongst those who can't talk back. She is likely in the crypts. Yeska, I can't be sure of where he is. I think the master has taken quite a liking to his new heir. And Escher, well, Escher never leaves the study.
Okay. Well, we will go and investigate those individuals.
Hopefully this has expedited your search. I would rather not see the master angry at such a delay.
Well, we'll do our best to not upset him.
Do you have anything more to ask of me?
I'm sure there is, but I cannot think of it at the moment. Oh, the accountant. We met him. Seemed like a nice fellow.
Yes, he is very studious in his work.
Are there any other staff, like him that we should also investigate?
I have given you the location of the consorts. The staff are their own business. The maids might be around just anywhere. Although they don't seem to do their job very well, as you can tell. This place hasn't been cleaned in ages.
Yes, I see that. It's quite a large building to be taken care of.
And yet they have a tendency to slack off.
And your master doesn't scold them?
He has bigger matters to attend to. Housekeeping isn't on his top priority.
I see. Is that responsibility fall on you?
I can discipline the staff when it needs, but we don't see guests often enough, and occasionally I will make an example of one of the staff when my master has provided another to replace them.
I don't think I have any other questions.
Maeve, are you back? No. Okay.
If that's all you have to ask, I have one question of you.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Did you disturb the cleric of Vecna?
He'll turn and gesture to the corpse that's lying on the altar. Its head is like 10 feet from its body.
Oh. We didn't even meet him. Who? Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to roll something right now.
Fenn is going to look at him and say, yes, we thought he was sleeping and tried to wake him only to discover that he is no more. We can put him back together if you like.
That would be wise. It is not best to anger the powers in this land. If you have any other disturbances, be sure to return them to their original state.
Understood. Fenn will immediately go and get the head and put it back on the body.
As you
Okay.
as you move past the butler, you hear those screams in your head, and as you run by him, it's like the Doppler effect where the screams get louder and then quieter as you leave his presence, and he will begin to walk in this direction.
Head on body. Okay, bye-bye. See you later.
You see him closing the doors, and the final actually have you make an insight check.
15.
From his look, he's got like a resting bitch face kind of look where it looks like he's always pissed off at you, just like normal. But as he's closing the doors and staring at you, while you're reassembling the skeleton, you notice that his eyes get noticeably darker, and he finally shuts the door.
That's cool. Thaumaturgy? Did he know where we were?
Hi.
Hello. Did you have any questions of the butler before he left?
Why was he there? What did he say?
He didn't say.
He asked us how we were doing on our investigation and to not take too long. The master doesn't want to be angry. Asked him, like, who does he feel we need to investigate? He basically gave us names of, like, all the wives. Said there's 2 new people who aren't as trusting, but they're new, so that's a thing. Said not to disturb things. because it will anger the forces or whatever. Somehow knew just where we were.
Did he say what's at the top of this tower?
He said he doesn't know because they haven't been in the tower in centuries. One of the wives likes to come up here every now and then, but whatever she does up in the tower or look at is her business. They leave it alone. And then they had to seal up the downstairs for reasons, but it's only temporary.
For reasons that he did not disclose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I don't think I have any questions.
That covers everything. So where are you headed to next?
Let's try that third. Do we have a third stairway that we haven't tried yet? We talked about 3, and I think we've only used 2.
Should we try going up this tower again?
Sure.
Yeah.
So I guess when Alex had us roll wisdom, it was to see if, like, man, this is a really tall tower. I wonder if it's magicked, or are we just really dumb?
It's really dumb. And
Right.
get tired easily, I guess.
Well, if you're running, yes, you get tired. If you're running for a long time, yes.
Let's go back up.
Back up the tower.
Okay. Determined, you now head up tower. And it still takes you a really long time. Though now that you are very sure that it is an actual tower instead of an illusion, you don't get faltered. You continue on. It does take you less time to get up there, but you manage to determinately get to the top.
Ooh.
Wow, that is a deep hole.
Oh. Well, we heard bats go through it earlier.
Yeah.
For this room, the spiral staircase finally ends at a 5-foot stone walkway that circles the shaft. In the center of the tower's highest floor, a 15-foot diameter hole drops into the cold heart of Ravenloft itself. Cold air rushes out of the shaft, sending a chill through you. Arrow slits line the walls, and aging beams support a steep cone-shaped roof. One beam and part of the roof have fallen away, leaving a gap open to the stormy sky.
Note to self: avoid the hole. You probably noticed it as we're coming up, right? Or did no? No, it looks like there's walls around it. Okay.
That's definitely a pit.
That's a pit right there.
That's the kind of pit that you kick someone into, yelling,
stay on
"This is Barovia!"
So this must be, what am I looking at here? It's just is this the debris from falling in from the sky from above?
Yes. I'll have everyone make a investigation or a perception roll.
Okay. I'm gonna do investigation.
Okay. So I guess that's not disadvantage, but whatever.
Oh, I have disadvantage.
Oh, you do. Right.
Oh, even on that kind of stuff?
I have
Ability
disadvantage on
checks.
all ability checks because I overexerted myself.
Oh, I didn't see your exert thing on you anymore.
Yeah.
You had a -1 on you down there.
Oh well, I had tokens ready.
Oh, all right.
So you're all checking this. You can see that the this has been here for quite some time. The wood seems to be rotting because of the moisture, the rain pouring in there. The cobblestones are very slick with rainwater, and it seems like this is where the bats came in. Though Fenn, as you're looking around, you kind of look up, and you notice that there's something that is lurking in the rafters.
Is it a bat?
It looks to be a small, spindly man.
Oh,
Doesn't look to be much larger than a child.
I am going to just kind of point that out to everyone, but I'm not going to say anything. Does he see us?
As you point it out and you all look up to this thing, a flash of lightning strikes and fills the room, and you can see a face that looks to be looking down upon the four of you, and it has a very wide grin on its face.
does the grin have canines?
It's a closed mouth grin.
Fenn is going to.
Is he hanging upside down or perched on a rafter like a monkey?
Looks to be feet planted on rafters holding itself up.
Like a bird?
Fenn's gonna wave and say, "Hello? We're new here. May I ask who you are? My name is Fenn."
It cocks its head slightly, and as you see it do so, you hear the sound of tiny jingling bells, and kind of like a sort of a grinding of wood on wood, and the thing, after you speak, falls forward and kind of does the those sticky guys that you throw against the wall, and they do that flopping down the wall. It kind of does that flopping down, and it manages to catch itself, and do a slight handstand, and then fall over and stand up straight. It's obvious that you're not looking at a small man, but the mockery of one. This thing is not made of flesh and bone, but a construct made of dyed leather and stitched, tightly wrapped over an articulated frame. You hear the soft tumbling and clicking of gears.
Are you a construct?
Drop the kids. Speak.
Do you know of the lady Anastasia? I understand that she might be one that comes up here.
You see it click and in a nodding motion, and each movement has a kind of a wooden gear sound coming from it.
It
And it will-
understood you.
It will click up its arm and point it out to the to its right, and then just kind of like very awkwardly, like a puppet, like a what's it called, marionette, kind of just awkwardly walk over in this direction, and then click and turn back to you. And whenever it makes any sudden movements, you hear the bells in its hat jingle and the wood kind of straining against itself. And once more, it'll point out the window with a click and nod its head once more.
I will follow and look out the window that it's pointing. Is it like this one or
This one, to its right.
I'm gonna look out said window?
Okay.
Is there any sort of I just want to do a little safety measure. Is there any sort of a railing or anything around this hole, or is it flat with the floor?
It is completely flat. There is no railing, no ledge, no edge.
I want to use mold earth to mold the stone and create a lip.
Okay.
Yeah, to pull that up to try to create a lip around here. I'll be working on that while she's talking to this creature. I don't
Okay.
want to take up game time, but I kind of want to keep anybody from falling or sliding into that hole.
Okay. So
That's just the mall.
it'll
I'm just being-
take 6 seconds per 5 feet of stone.
Okay. Okay.
But oops. Fenn, you peer out over the tower. You see down below. It's quite some distance dark, but you do see out, and you see the top of another tower. And I'm going to briefly move you so you can see what is out there.
Okay.
Just move.
So this is another tower adjacent from that one.
This is like connecting the two of them. So you are in this tower, and you are looking down at the flat platform here. You see a staircase leading down. You see a woman in the rain, and you see a bridge leading to another room.
I don't know what that is. Does this lady look like Anastasia that I saw during dinner?
Yes, she is wearing the same red dress and cowl, yes, veil, as before. And I want you to make an insight check.
It's not my greatest. Hey,
Nice.
Worked out. 18.
So she is leaning up against this wall here and peering out over this whole area. She doesn't notice you peering out, but you notice that though it is stormy and rainy and miserable outside, she is completely dry.
Okay. And she's just kind of hanging out. She doesn't look like she's waiting for anything, or she's just. Does she look bored, or does she look like she's waiting for something?
With that insight, You can tell she isn't doing either. This seems to be kind of her. She looks very calm and undisturbed. She doesn't look bored or impatient. She just looks very zen, at peace. Looks like she comes here a lot.
Am I supposed to see this thing?
You can see, yes. What is, you have distance for that? Yeah, you can see it. You can just see the edge of it. I'm not sure why your thing is so big, your radius, but
Because I'm so powerful.
it should be only 60. Ah, well. Yes, you can see in there. There is a large room. There is an adjacent tower to this one. The two are connected by this small bridge. And in that large tower appears to be a glowing object. It's looks very much like a red gem, but it has an ominous glow to it. It's glowing red and illuminating the room.
To me, it looks like it's making the shape of a dragon. Like it looks like just the artwork, it looks like a creature made out of stone or lightning. Is it floating or is it sitting on something? Or can I not tell?
From this distance, you can't tell. You'd have to be in the room to actually look.
Okay. But it's a glowing object that looks like a gem.
It looks like a large gem with several tendrils in it.
Alright, I'm gonna tell the others what I see. So appears Lady Anastasia down there. She seems at peace. She seems like she really does spend her time up in the roofs. But there is a tower, a large tower, that appears to be leading up there. And there is a large gem-like item that is glowing red that is in that staircase, that stairwell. I'm going to look at the construct. So he looks like a jester, is that right?
Yes.
Toy.
The large smile on his face seems to have been painted on. Perpetual smile.
I'm gonna ask him, are you like me? Are you a soul in another form?
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh.
It bows its head and then looks back up to your face, and it clinks out its arms like, and it makes like a shrugging motion, and then clicks its arms back in.
Doesn't know.
Or perhaps you are a toy made by that famous toy maker.
What was his name? Remember the one that Blinsky's
Mm-hmm.
was talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Fritz von Berg. Perhaps. Maybe he was the one that made it, because didn't he make toys that could move on their own?
Remember that.
As you say the name, the thing cricks up and like waves its arms around very much like clockwork, just like up, down, over its head, and slowly nods its head in time with its arms.
Sounds like that's the case. Amazing. He truly was skilled to create such a magnificent thing.
With that, the little construct will raise its hands above its head and start doing a gymnast feat where it like does a cartwheel, does a handspring, does 2 flips, and ends up here with its arms over its head. And it
Amazing.
it will rotate its head 180 degrees to look at you.
Fenn is impressed. Fenn's like, wow, that was actually pretty cool. I want to do that. I might die. I might die again, though. Especially with this giant hole here. Probably not a good idea. Do you reside in this tower, or do you reside somewhere else?
It will
Jester.
finish its rotation and turn towards you, and walk like the marionette before over to this spot and like pull itself up to the ledge that Hazel created, and like look down and crick back to its original position and do its shrugging motion once more.
I see. Do you want to come with us? You want to hang out? Seem cool.
It will hold its arms out, stand on one leg, and then start spinning its body while its head remains in place. And then stop suddenly. And then nod.
Right? Cool. Well, we're just checking out this castle, so come on with us. I'm gonna name you Jester, or Jest.
That's fine with me.
He's cool.
All right. Can he come with us?
Sure, why not? What's stopping him?
We brought a broom along before.
That's true, yeah.
Not before you came around, but I know I told you about it.
Okay. So you head back downstairs?
Yes.
Okay. You've seen all you wanted to see.
We saw that we need to go to a different tower.
Your princess is in another tower.
It's a
Dang
very
it.
tower.
All this time going up down this staircase for 2 hours.
Oh, I should name this guy Toad.
But with that, we'll end it here.
Oh. Darn.
Well, yeah, it's 10 o'clock.
10, yeah.
I understand it was a
long 'cause
short,
we started late,
shorter session, but we
Mhm.
still got deadlines and whatnot.
Sure.